Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Carrington. Not your first time here, then hi, welcome back. If you enjoy all things makeup, testing old makeup, new makeup, favorites and fails, unboxings, sprinkling in some true crime here and there, and book reviews, then definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads. And let's go ahead and let's get into today's Throwback Thursday. Alright, so in today's Throwback Thursday, I had tried the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. It was kind of a dud for me personally, but I had purchased the Makeup Forever, like the Reboot, and then I have not gotten the chance to actually try out. So here it is. But then I was like, well, I also have some other makeup that I have not used. So we are also going to be trying out the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Surge Palette. I have played in this a couple of times just on my own. Such a good palette. Just gonna say that right there. Then we're gonna try out this from Melt. This is the Melt Cosmetics Sex Foil Digital Liquid Highlight. Mine is in the shade Fetish, which is kind of like this pink glow to it. We'll use this for a cream highlight. I'm gonna try out a couple of things from Makeup by Mario. I have the contour stick in the shade Light. I've heard nothing but good things about these. And then I have a blush stick. Oh, I have one of those bottoms. Interesting. Okay, well, whoops. Anyways, and a blush stick. This is in the shade Dusty Rose. Also from Milk Cosmetics is a liquid lipstick. These came in like some mystery boxes that I had gotten from them. And so, oh, this is pretty. This is in the shade Rebound. So let's see what color this is. Oh, that's really pretty though. Not gonna lie, that's cute. That's pretty. And then on top of that, I want to go in with this Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. This was like the most widely raved about thing, like, I don't know, months ago. Probably about this time last year, maybe like summer of last year. And so I have one, I bought one, and I haven't tried it yet. Very interesting doe foot, I might add. But I definitely want to try that out and see how well that does look on the lips. That would be exciting. Then I have, also for Makeup by Mario, I bought a lot of Makeup by Mario stuff and like didn't even try them. But this is the Makeup by Mario Master Hold Brow Gel. Interesting. Is this, hold on. Okay. It's interesting that this part is just like so big. Like I feel like it didn't need to be as big as it is. Just my opinion. Then we have this from Rare Beauty. It's the Rare Beauty mascara. Listen, everybody raves about this mascara, so I'm like, I bought it. I need to try it. Then I bought like a little, like, I don't know, travel size. This is the Tarte C Hydro Concealer. I am all about hydrating concealers, so I'm excited to try this. Alright, so those are all the products that we have to try today. I figured we could do something like, just like the skin be just like very nice and like creamy and hydrated. We are going to go a little bit ham on the eyes because this is like such a beautiful palette that I don't want to do something just like basic and boring. Like, I want to go ham on this palette. I think I want to do something like in this row, like a little bit of like a reddish tone just to try to match this. I cannot talk. Oh my gosh. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go prime my eyelids off of camera, and then we're just going to come back and we're just going to dive like right straight on into a look. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's dive right on in. I'm going to start off with this shade right here called Cheeks. And we're just going to work that in like the transition shade. Has a little bit of some kick up. I wouldn't say like a ton. And we're just going to start working that into the crease and above. Definitely will take some layering up for sure. I think I need to like maybe start the curly girl journey. And the reason why I say that is because like last night was hair night, and then like the next day, like I didn't like scrunch it or anything. I just like put in my products. Like it's very like wavy, as you can tell. And so I've heard like the curly, like if you have hair like this, that you should try the curly girl journey. I don't know. I'm not really, and so I did try like researching like what the curly girl journey is, and literally I have like seen and read like so many articles, and they all tell you like different things to do. It's so bizarre to me. It definitely just doesn't get like super like intense or bright on the eyes. So definitely just taking it little by little and building it up. I think I then want to go into the shade. I'm trying to think. I don't want. Let's just go in with the shade next. This is called Maybe. So we're just definitely have like a lot to do this week, and then like our boss is like going around and like shadowing like all the teams, and so our team's shadowing, we're like, she just kind of watches and see like what we're doing and stuff like that, is tomorrow at like 9 a.m. and I don't know, it's a whole ordeal. And then I have hot seats all this week from 3 to 5. It's just like, I feel like I've got like so much stuff like I gotta do. It can be a lot sometimes. So let me know how your guys' week is going. Let's now go into the shade called Taboo right here. Focus that in like the crease area as well, in the outer corner. This one has quite a bit of kick up though. Just thought you should know. Definitely a lot of kick up with that one. And then darken it up just a little bit more. I'm going to go into the shade right here called Grunge. It is a little bit more brown, but that, I think it'll be fine. My cat is like super mad at me right now because she had to have her food cut back, kind of. It's not even like that much, but now she finishes it, you know, it's like slightly a bit quicker, and she's kind of upset about it. But we took her to the vet for like her every 3-year rabies, and this year in May she will be 12, so she's definitely getting up there. And they noticed like within like that time frame, like she had put on, I wouldn't say like a ton of weight, she put on like 6-7 pounds, which before the food, we haven't changed her food, haven't changed the amount, she always stayed in good range, like just always, range was always great, fantastic. And so when we took her, she had, you know, definitely gained some weight. So we did some lab work, and like the labs had come back fine and everything like that. So like she's still in good health, but they said like since she is getting a little bit older, we don't want her to continue like putting on weight. And so we have to like scale back, and it's not even like we're scaling back like tons and tons of food. Like we're scaling back like a very small amount, and she's just very unhappy with me right now. She won't talk to me. Okay, so then for my lid, I want to go in, I was thinking about going in with All Mine, but I think I want to go in with this shade called Zip It Up. This beautiful, like, gold shade. I've already glitter primed my eyes with my NYX glitter glue. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is beautiful. Holy smokes. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. It's just so beautiful. Like they just do like such a great job like with their formula. I'm loving this so far. Okay, I'm now gonna go prime my skin off of camera. I will come back so then we can just start using up some of these cream products that I am the most excited to use. Alright, so now we're going to dive right on into this Makeup Forever Reboot. This says it brightens, smooth, firms, hydrates, and evens out. Our makeup artist created Reboot to instantly reverse the 5 effects of fatigue on the skin thanks to an exclusive combination of makeup and skincare. Okay, well, let's see how good this looks. Alright, so here's about 2.5 pumps. Is that a good shade match for me? Ah, it's a great shade match actually. Okay, so far, this is very beautiful, very glowy for sure. Oh yeah, 100%. This seriously sinks just right down into my skin. Like, it looks so good and healthy and glowy. Like, this looks incredible. Okay, the only thing is that I do want to see if this can be built up. I just have a lot of redness showing, and I don't want that much redness. I'm just going to take another pump, and I'm just going to start to, like, focus this on, like, my red area right here. And then I've got, like, a little bit of redness right here. Fix that. So I went in with about another pump. And then we'll just start pouncing this out. It kind of has like almost like an aloe vera scent. Like when you get sunburnt, which I don't really get sunburnt very much anymore. When I was little I did because I didn't care about sunscreen, but I now care about sunscreen a lot. So I don't really get, or spending a lot of time out in the sun, so I don't really get a lot of sunburns. But when I did, when I was little, I had to put aloe vera on it, and this kind of just has like an aloe vera scent to it. Okay. So, this does build up. I will say, like, even with it, like, built up, it's still just, like, a very medium coverage. So I would say this is definitely, like, a very just, like, light medium to buildable medium coverage. I wouldn't say, it's anything like full coverage or anything. But if you have dry skin, this is a fantastic foundation. So next up we have this Tarte C Hydro Sealer. This is an 8S porcelain sand. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't remember anybody ever talking about this. It's very tiny. Okay, I can definitely see where it's like definitely like a creamy concealer. Like, as you can tell, it's not like super full coverage. It's not really doing much in terms of, covering things up. Like, you can see the streaks in it. Okay. Alright, so this does, it blends out nicely. I don't really have any issues with, like, the fact that it does blend. I feel like the issue that I'm having is that it almost just blends away into nothing. It's like a very, very light sort of coverage. So let's try this again. Okay, let's see if this helps any. Like, just really just like packing it on there. Alright, now let's start blending it. I've let it set for a little bit. Okay. I feel like that did a little bit better than the first one. Okay. I would definitely want to go in, me personally, because I do have a little bit of some discoloration under my eyes. I would definitely want to go in with, like, my Boing Right On concealer, like my color corrector, before going in with this. And it definitely does need to be just like built up. But I will say though that, like, it blends out. My under eyes look really nice and hydrated. Now we have the, nope, that's the blush stick. The Makeup by Mario. This is the Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick in the shade Light. And focus that. Like that. And then here. Just like so. Blends out beautifully, I will say. Like a dream. No issues there. Wow. I mean, just like how, wow, that blends out so nicely. It gives like a very, 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 very beautiful like bronze sculpt to the skin. I mean, that's just like, I mean, it just blends out, provides beautiful color to the skin. It's not too warm, but I also don't feel like it's too cool either. So now I'm going to take that blush stick. This is in the shade Dusty Rose. I'm going to focus it, go right back here. All this blends out. It adds like a very nice like flush. I wouldn't say it adds a ton of color. Let's see. Nice like little flush to the cheeks. I'm going to try to build that up just a little bit. I feel like this does best like after you warm it up on the back of your hands and then go in. I feel like that's what does it the best. Just like get in there. Yeah, it built up really nice. Like, looks really good. My skin is looking just like very, very healthy. I would say these products would be great if I did something a lot less bam in your face on the eyes. Like if I did just like something like really nice, like a little like soft wash of color. I think that would be fantastic. So now I'm going to move on into the Melt Sex Foils. I'm going to pump out. Oh, okay. That's one pump. Hopefully that's not too much. Take on the back of the sponge and literally just start pressing that in on top. Definitely gives like a very just like natural kind of glow to the face. Not anything intense or anything. Definitely really nice and beautiful. Okay. So far, I'm liking the makeup. Like it's like my skin just looks so healthy. My eyes are beautiful. All right. I now need to go set my face off of camera. Then we'll come back and let's just go ahead and let's just like try this. This is the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. So I need to definitely do my upper lashes. Okay, so this is the packaging. It's really beautiful. I have heard so many people rave about this mascara. So I have seriously like high expectations for this. All right, let's go on in. Okay, so I've got one coat on. It definitely feels really drying, like a very dry mascara. I don't really have any issues with like flaking or anything. It's not clumping together. So here are my lashes after 2 coats on each side. It's not a bad mascara. It's definitely very dry. One I might have to see like if this is like an absolute love. May have to play around with it a little bit more. Definitely got everywhere, but most of my mascaras do, but this time it was like exceptionally everywhere. So I'm not going to go set the rest of my face off of camera. We will come back because we still need to do the lower lash line, try out the brow gel, and do some lips. So I will be right back. All right, so now we're going to move on into the lower lash line. We're going to start off with the shade Cheeks. Actually, we're just going to mix Cheeks and Maybe. And that's what we're going to use to like start off with like smoking out our lower lash line. All right, now we're going to go into the shade right here called Taboo. And we'll focus that just like slightly, like we'll smoke it, but it won't be as low down. Then very last we'll go into Grunge and just we'll focus that right here. It's the outer third of the lashes. Lash line. Alright, so now we're going to go in with that Makeup by Mario brow. So you've got like one side that's really nice and long to like brush up the brows. Right, okay. And then I guess you go with the other side to like lay them down. Okay. Alright, try the other side here. Take the fluffier side and start combing up the brows. Brows are filled in. It is now time just to do some of the lips. So we have this lip combo right here. So first I'm going to start off with the Melt. By the way, I got some shadow here. Good luck with the cleanup process, that's all I gotta say. So we're going to start with this. This is very interestingly made. Now that this is set, I'm going to take that Lawless Plumping gloss and like just so here is the completed and final look. I will say this, like, Plumping gloss has like a little bit of that, like, it's like a little bit tingly. I wouldn't say it's like over, like too much. It definitely really is, makes your lips look like juicy. I don't think it's because like the plumping effect. I think it's just because of how like thick and juicy it is. But overall, I'm really excited with this look. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the products that we use today. So first things first, the Blend Bunny Surge Cosmetics palette. No, Blend Bunny Cosmetic Surge palette. Wow. This is such a good palette. I have created, this will be my 4th look with this palette, and every single time I use this palette, I am blown away. The quality is really good. The pigmentation is there. I like how you can mix and match. You can just like go down a column for a look. You can go across. Like there's just like so many different things that you can do with this palette. I think she did a fantastic job. I think the quality is there. Absolutely 10 out of 10, fantastic. In terms of this Makeup Forever Reboot, I love this so much more than I love this. I just don't care for this. That was made for more for oily skin. This is definitely made for more of that dry skin, and my skin just looks so healthy and glowy. You do have to build it up if you want that medium coverage. It starts off with like a light medium, but you can build it up to a nice medium coverage. I wouldn't say this is something that you're going to get a lot of full coverage out of. I think this is definitely something that it's really just going to stop at medium. But it really does keep the skin really nice, hydrated, glowy. Doesn't feel like my face is heavy or cakey. It doesn't look heavy or cakey anywhere on my face. It just looks so nice, so healthy. I absolutely love this foundation. In terms of this concealer, I mean, it's okay. It definitely takes some building up. I would need to use like a color corrector underneath it for there. But even then, I would still have to like, you know, take it and build it up a little bit. And just because like I have the LYS where I don't really have to do that, or the ABH where I don't really have to do that a whole lot, I probably wouldn't reach for this one. If you are wanting something that has like very light coverage, just kind of add some hydration underneath your eyes, I think you will like that. I want something that does have a little bit more coverage than what this provided, so I probably wouldn't reach into this one a whole lot. These Makeup by Mario sticks are incredible. I do find that I need to kind of like warm it up on the back of the hand and then apply it directly to the face. I feel like that's like the best way to use this, just to get it nice and warmed up at first. I can't believe like my little Makeup by Mario stick broke. I'm so upset. But overall, these are really good, fantastic color, really, again, adds that glow and hydration to the skin. In terms of this Melt Cosmetic Skin Foil, I feel like you have to use a lot of this to get like the glow. And like when it pumps out some, like it's like one pump's quite a lot, but I feel like one pump only does like one area of my face. And I just feel like that's like, this is $39. And in order for me to have to do 3 pumps to do like my high points of the face, I feel like I'm just going to go through this super quickly. When I have other products that like I can use that I don't need to go through as fast, like I have my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in my quad that I'm still using, still going through. I've been using that for months now, and I mean I'm still working my way through this. I feel like I would just use up really quickly. This Makeup by Mario brow gel, this is pretty good. I thought it was really interesting how like one side, like it's like different each side. One side is like, okay, here I am like trying to explain something. Like here, like this side is long and then this side like kind of presses everything down. I think that's super interesting. My brows are like really nice and like kind of like fluffed up. I really do like the way that my brows look today. I think it did a really nice, fantastic job. Doesn't make my brows feel like overly crunchy or anything, but it does make them feel like they are sat in place. So I do like that. I don't want something that's like, my brows are super crunchy, but I do want something where it's like, I need you to hold my brows. So, and I feel like that's exactly what it does. I think it's great. In terms of this Rare Beauty mascara, so many people have raved about this, and I think that like it's a decent mascara. I don't know that I'm like, this is 2 coats. I don't know that I'm necessarily head over heels in love, but I also just opened it, and sometimes some mascaras work better after you've like opened it and had it set for a little bit. So I definitely will have to play around with this, see if like maybe after opening it and using it, it works a little bit better. In terms of this Melt Cosmetics, what is this called? I think it's like a liquid lipstick. I really liked the color. I think that like the formula is fairly decent. I don't hate the formula. It's not as good as my Give Me Glow. It's like not as comfortable, but it's not like super drying out either like a Kylie Cosmetics. This Lawless Forget the Filler. It definitely has like a little bit of a minty tingliness to it. It's not like super intense or anything, but I do like how like nice and thick it is and how it makes your lips look really juicy and plump without having it be like super painful with like the amount of plumping in it, as well as it not being as not really like not as painful and not like so thick it's like overbearing and it's like blah, blah, and my lips are like goopy. So I think this is like a really good, decent product. I really like it. Like my lips really do look really nice and juicy and healthy. I mean, overall today was a great makeup day. Like my whole skin looks like so nice, so healthy. It is beautiful. I absolutely love this. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so you can join this Dumpster Fire family. And I will see you all in my next one.